देखो, वैसे तो हम लोग सारी चीजें कर चुके थे, ठीक है, लेकिन कल एक बच्चे ने बोला बड़े प्यार से कि सर अगर सुबह थोड़े एमसीक्यू हो जाते वो और अच्छा होता। तो मैंने रात भर बैठ के ये कुछ एमसीक्यूज निकाले। मैंने बोला चलो ये भी करा देता हूँ, बच्चे को जो सही लगे वो करा देता हूँ। और बस थोड़ा आस्ते बोलूंगा, मेरे को तबीयत थोड़ी खराब है कल रात से, बदन हाथ काँप रहा है, भी बुखार है, तो मैं कैलपॉल लेके बैठ के करा रहा हूँ। इसलिए मैंने लाइव नहीं लिया, ठीक है, मैंने बोला रिकॉर्डेड कर लेता हूँ, जल्दी हो जाएगा, आपके लिए अपलोड कर दूंगा। तो आओ सर, कोई किसी भी बच्चे का दिल नहीं टूटना चाहिए, सबके लिए होना चाहिए, इसलिए एक बच्चा भी जरूरी है। आइए। तो सैम एंड को, a chartered accountant firm, is in the process of finalizing the audit of Health is Wealth Limited, which is a company listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Since the past decade, Health is Wealth Limited has made its presence felt over in 10 countries, including India, making it a leader in global fitness industry. क्या बात है? It runs chains of fitness centers that offers energetic group workouts and मतलब काइंड ऑफ ये वैसा ही है जैसे कल्ट फिटनेस है, and multiple workout formats to choose from. It also offers the best equipment, knowledgeable staff, and personal advice in a welcoming environment. In a welcoming environment. Sam and Company became being a very reputed firm was appointed by the statutory auditor of Health is Wealth Limited. The engagement partner CAA and her team of 8 members have conducted the audit in an efficient and effective manner. Okay. The senior manager in the team, CAK, is of the opinion that they have obtained sufficient and appropriate audit evidence, which concludes that misstatement individually or in aggregate are material but not pervasive. मतलब मटीरियल है बट परवेसिव नहीं, तो 705 के हिसाब से मॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन देके चले जाएंगे। One of the article clerk, Mr. N, is a fresher and this audit is his first experience as an auditor in a limited company. He's a sharp boy and grasped all the concepts and techniques very well. However, the term pervasive confused him, so CAK patiently explained to Mr. N the pervasive effects on the financial statement as per the auditor's judgment. Mr. N understood the term well and thanked CAK for clearing all his doubt. उसको थैंक यू बोल दिया कि भैया थैंक यू सो मच, आपने हमारे सारे डाउट क्लियर कर दिए। कि भैया आपने हमें समझा दिया, उसको थैंक यू बोल दिया। CAA disagreed with CAK that they have obtained sufficient appropriate audit evidence, which concludes misstatement individually or in aggregate are material, but not pervasive to the financial statement. So the entire team held various meetings and discussion. मतलब एक बंदा ऑफ द टीम बोल रहा है कि सफिशिएंट है, दूसरा बोल रहा है सफिशिएंट नहीं है, and finally reached to a conclusion. They concluded that they have obtained reasonable assurance that the financial statement as a whole are free from material misstatement, whether due to fraud and error. That conclusion took into account whether sufficient appropriate audit evidence has been obtained, whether uncorrected misstatement are material or individually or in aggregate, the evaluation. The audit report was prepared in writing, likha, and it was decided that an unmodified opinion would be expressed. Okay, very good. The first section of the audit report included the auditor's opinion and the heading opinion. Following the opinion section was a section with the heading basis of opinion. When expressing an unmodified opinion on the financial statement, the auditor's opinion used the following phrase: In our opinion, the accompanying financial statements give a true and fair view in accordance with the applicable framework. ठीक है. During the audit team has observed that there was uncertainty in Health and Wealth Limited relating to future outcome of regulatory action. मतलब future के बारे में uncertainty थी. So a paragraph was included in the auditor's report that referred to this matter, which was appropriately disclosed in the financial statement. ठीक है. And that in the auditor's judgment was of such importance that it was fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statement. CAA also determined whether the financial statements include comparative information required by applicable financial reporting framework and whether the auditor's opinion refers to corresponding figures or not. Whenever the corresponding figures are presented, CAA explained the circumstances to Mr. R in which when the corresponding figures are presented, auditor's opinion referred to corresponding figures. ठीक है. मतलब जब भी साथ में corresponding figures दिए रहते हैं, ऑडिटर का ओपिनियन दोनों के ऊपर होता है. ये भैया मई 2022 की आरटीपी का क्वेश्चन है, 10 नंबर का क्वेश्चन है. अब हमसे सवाल पूछा जा रहा है, आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस. चलो ठीक है. CAK explained to M the pervasive effect on the financial statement in the auditor's judgment. Pervasive effect on financial statement are those that in auditor's judgment are not confined to specific elements, accounts or items of the financial statement. If so confined, represent or could represent a substantial portion of the financial statement or in relation to disclosure are fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statement. हमसे पूछा जा रहा है बताओ भैया इनमें से कौन सा सही होगा. ठीक है. ये तो है आर नॉट कन्फाइंड टू पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट्स. अगर कन्फाइंड भी है तो सब्सटैंशियल पोर्शन ऑफ द फाइनेंस, ये भी सही है. इन रिलेशन टू डिस्क्लोजर फंडामेंटल, आंसर डी होगा 1 2 3. मतलब परवेसिव का मतलब क्या होता है बेसिकली कि या तो एक पर्टिकुलर जगह में है नहीं, और अगर एक ही पर्टिकुलर जगह में है तो इतना ज्यादा स्प्रेड आउट है. ठीक है. इतना ज्यादा स्प्रेड आउट है, अगर एक ही जगह में है इतना ज्यादा स्प्रेड आउट है कि वो बहुत बड़ा प्रोपोर्शन होल्ड कर रहा है फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट का, और उससे ना यूजर की अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर फर्क पड़ता है. अगर यूजर की अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर फर्क नहीं पड़ता तो हमारे लिए परवेसिव होता ही नहीं. नेक्स्ट. व्हेन एक्सप्रेसिंग एन अनमॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन ऑन द फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, सैम एंड को यूज द फॉलोइंग फ्रेज. इन अवर ओपिनियन द accompanying financial statement give a true and fair view in accordance with the applicable FRF. Which is the other phrase which is regarded as being equivalent to the above phrase and could also be used by Sam and Company. मतलब इसके अलावा और क्या equivalent use कर सकते थे. In our opinion, a company will give a true and fair view. नहीं. देखो हम लोगों को थोड़ी गलती मिली है बट पूरी गलती नहीं है. सो वी कैन गो विथ दिस. इन अवर ओपिनियन द कंपनी प्रेजेंट फेयरली इन ऑल मटेरियल रिस्पेक्ट इन अकॉर्डेंस विद FRF. देखो ट्रू गिव अ ट्रू नहीं है क्योंकि पूरा सही नहीं है, 100% करेक्ट नहीं है. सो व्हाट वी कैन यूज द वर्ड इज फेयरली. ठीक है. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज नॉट इंक्लूडेड इन द सेक्शन विद द हेडिंग बेसिस ऑफ ओपिनियन इन द ऑडिटर्स रिपोर्ट. द बेसिस ऑफ ओपिनियन सेक्शन में कौन सी चीज के बारे में नहीं बात की जाती है. पहला ही वाला हो जाएगा, ऑडिट वाज कंडक्टेड इन अकॉर्डेंस टू AS. ये इसमें नहीं लिखा जाता है, ये बेसिस ऑफ ओपिनियन पैराग्राफ की हेडिंग में नहीं दिया जाता है. नेक्स्ट. A paragraph was included in the auditor's report of health and wealth that referred to a matter which was appropriately disclosed in the financial statement that in the auditor's judgment was of such importance that is fundamental to the user's understanding of the financial statement. देखो सर एक बात समझना, कोई चीज जब फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में प्रॉपरली डिस्क्लोज्ड है, ठीक है, और ऑडिटर उस पर सिर्फ नजर लाना चाहता है लोगों का, तब ईओएम यूज होता है। ठीक है, अगर वो प्रॉपरली डिस्क्लोज नहीं है, नजर लाना चाहता है बट मटीरियली अफेक्ट नहीं कर रही स्टेटमेंट को, ओएम आता है। ईओएम या ओएम मॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन का सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है। काम की ऑडिट मैटर सिर्फ लिस्टेड कंपनी में आता है। की ऑडिट मैटर हमें यह बताता है कि अगर एक रेलेवेंट फैक्टर, मटेरियल फैक्टर था, तो उसके ऊपर ऑडिटर ने क्या प्रोसीडियर एम्प्लॉय किए। ठीक है, तो यहां सिर्फ अप्रोप्रिएटली डिस्क्लोज्ड था फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में, दैट इज व्हाई वी विल गो विथ ईओ। ठीक है, अगर इस पर बोल देता प्रोसीडियर क्या किए हैं ऑडिटर ने वो बता रहा है तो काम हो जाता। अगर अप्रोप्रिएटली डिस्क्लोज नहीं होता तो ओएम हो जाता। CAA explain the circumstances to K in which when the corresponding figures are presented, auditor's opinion referred to corresponding figures. Which of these circumstances did he mention to Mr. K? Now auditor opinion. Right opinion or disclaimer. Prior period financial statements or auditor. Prior periods are not. Prior period statements were not audited. ठीक है, कोरस्पॉन्डिंग फिगर्स के लिए आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बढ़ जाती है। आई During the financial year 23-24, a partnership firm of chartered accountants by the name MN and Associate was appointed as the auditor of 4 companies, namely H1 Limited, W2 Limited, Y3 Limited, Z4 Limited. MN and Associate consisted of 2 partners, namely M and N. ठीक है, the management of each company, namely H1 Limited and W2 Limited, Y3 Limited, Z4 Limited, prepared financial statement for each company. MN and Associate were required to form an opinion whether the financial statement of 4 companies, H1, W2, Y3, Z4, are prepared according to FRF. The audit team of respective companies checked the financial statement of 4 companies for the point of view of accounting policies, accounting estimate and information provided in financial statement. अभी तक तो सब normal. The audit work of H1 Limited and Y3 Limited was conducted by Mr. M. The audit work of W2 Limited, Z4 Limited was conducted by Mr. N. M और N ने किया है. With respect to financial statement of H1 and H1, Mr. M obtained sufficient appropriate evidence to conclude misstatements were material but not pervasive. ठीक है. As far as W2 Limited was concerned, Mr. N was unable to obtain sufficient appropriate evidence to form an opinion. Disclaimer दे दो. Mr. N also concluded that misstatements that were not detected may possibly affect the financial statement of W2, and that effect may be material as well as pervasive. तो disclaimer दे देना चाहिए. Y3 Mr. M concluded that its financial statements were prepared according to FRF. Z4 Mr. N obtained sufficient appropriate audit evidence to conclude that misstatements were material as well as pervasive to the financial statements of Z4 Limited. Adverse. The audit team of all the companies checked the financial statement of 4 companies from the point of view of accounting policy, accounting estimate. The accounting policy so adopted by the company should be consistently applied. ठीक है, consistently applied in an appropriate manner. A. What kind of opinion Mr. M would give in H1's case? M H1 के केस में sufficient appropriate है, material है but pervasive नहीं है, qualified opinion दे देगा. With respect to W2, W2 का तो भैया सीधा सीधा डिस्क्लेमर दे देगा क्योंकि उसको मिला ही नहीं है एविडेंस. Y3 का पूछ रहा है. Y3 Y3 क्या हुआ? नहीं अभी नहीं. Y3 क्या बोल रहा है? Y3 FRF के हिसाब से हुआ है. इसका तो अनमॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन दे दो, उसका तो सब बढ़िया है. ठीक है, और लास्ट वाला पूछ रहा है Z4. Z4 का तो एडवर्स. तो बोली कचड़ा कंपनी ने फालतू. चलिए Which of the following is incorrect? Communicating key audit matters in the auditor's report is not substitute for disclosure in financial statement. That applicable financial reporting framework requires management otherwise. ठीक है. Communicating key audit matter 705 में थोड़ी ना 701. अच्छा. Key audit matter in the auditor's report is not a substitute for auditors expressing a modified. अच्छा ठीक है, सही. Communicating key audit matters in the auditor's report is not a substitute for reporting. ठीक है. Communicating key audit matter in the auditor's report is a substitute. ना incorrect. सर मैंने फिर बोला, इनफैक्ट ओएम पैरा या काम में अगर आप कोई चीज लिख दे रहे हो, इसके सब्स्टिट्यूट में आप मॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन को एक्सक्यूज नहीं कर सकते कि भैया मैं मॉडिफाइड ओपिनियन इसलिए नहीं दे रहा क्योंकि मैंने काम या की ऑडिट मैटर में वो चीज लिख दी है. ये वैलिड नहीं होता है. इन नो वे इट इज वैलिड. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट. In which of the following circumstances auditor is not likely to express a modified opinion? Not likely. Okay. Profit before tax is 10 lakh. Company has charged 15 lakhs in machinery repair account, which in fact pertains to cost of machinery. इसमें तो modified देगा. Profit before tax of the company is 20 lakh. The company has overstated its inventory by 10,000 due to valuation basis. 20 लाख. अब देखो मैंने अपना डिसीजन कैसे लिया पता है. 10 लाख में 15 लाख मटेरियल है, 10 लाख में 7 लाख मटेरियल है. ये तो टॉपिक ही मटेरियल है. सिर्फ यही एक है जहां 20 लाख की बात है और 10,000 का ओवर स्टेटमेंट है. गलती है बट इतनी बड़ी नहीं है कि ओपिनियन मॉडिफाई हो जाए. अब Sukrit, a CA student, has decided to participate in a mega conference of CA student being organized by Student Skill Enrichment Board of Studies Operations, ICI, to be held in the city in South India. He has decided to try his luck for presenting a paper in one of the technical sessions of the conference on the topic of nature, objective, scope of audit, chapter number 1. He has to first submit an approval soft copy of the paper to the competent authority. While preparing a draft for the presentation, he has included some para on the topic. Para A requires filing of certain gaps to explain the nature of auditing to prospective audience at the conference. Para B and C have certain misleading and false statement which needs corrections. Para D needs certain elaboration. Para A. An audit of the financial statement provides dash assurance to the users of the financial statement. It is a dash level of assurance, but it is not dash. The auditor has to see effect of misstatement. Misstatement in financial statement can arise due to fraud or error or both. Para B. Audit of financial statement should be organized adequately to cover all the aspects of the entity relevant to the financial statement being audited. The auditor makes a judgment of reliability and sufficiency of financial information by making a study and assessment of the accounting systems and internal control. He also carries out appropriate test and procedure due to the professional training and knowledge acquired by the auditor. He can authenticate the genuineness of the document. However, he is not expected to perform duties which fall outside the domain of competence. Auditor is not an investigator. पहला ही topic. Para C. The process of audit suffers through inbuilt limitations. इनको बोलते हैं inherent limitations. Inherent limitations of audit may arise due to nature of financial reporting, nature of audit procedure, need to strike a balance between reliability and cost of obtaining. Timeliness बोलते हैं. The information being relied upon by the auditor cannot lose its reliability due to historical nature of the financial information presented in the financial statement. However, future events may affect an entity adversely. Para D. The chief utility of the audit lies in the reliable financial statement on the basis of which the state of affairs may be easy to understand. Its basic nature lies in providing assurance, that is, confidence to the users of the financial statement. Apart from this obvious utility, there are other advantages of an audit. Some or all of those are considerable value even to those enterprises and organizations where audit is not compulsory. आते हैं. Identify the appropriate words to be used in the blanks to make the sentence meaningful and relevant in the context. Reasonable, high, complete in totality, and errors. दूसरा, after reading para B, which of the following statement is false as regards the scope of audit is concerned? Knowledge of financial statement, the auditor makes a judgment or due to professional training and knowledge acquired by the way he can authenticate genuine. नहीं बेटा, genuineness तो बता ही नहीं सकता क्योंकि वो चीज़ तो उसके आने के बाद पहले हो चुकी है ना. Which statement needs to be corrected in drafting the regarding inherent limitation? Inherent limitations of audit may arise due to nature of financial reporting, nature of audit procedure, need to strike a balance. The information being relied upon by the auditor cannot lose its reliability due to historical nature of financial reporting presented in financial statement. B, इसको ठीक करना चाहिए. Para D states that an audit provides advantage of considerable value to the enterprise. Which of the following is not one of the advantage of audit of financial statement to a listed company? Moral check तो था, चीफ एडवांटेज सेफगार्डिंग इंटरेस्ट बोनस था, ठीक है. इट एक्ट्स एज अप्रेजल, ठीक है. चीफ एडवांटेज लाइन इन सेफगार्डिंग फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट का इंटरेस्ट थोड़ी ना प्रोटेक्ट करता है. पैरा डी स्टेट्स दैट ऑडिट कैन बी कंसिडरेबल वैल्यू इवन टू दोज एंटरप्राइजेज व्हिच इज नॉट कंपल्सरी. Context, which of the following statement is correct? OPC and small company are exempted from audit. सारी की सारी कंपनियों पर ऑडिट का क्राइटेरिया लगता है, ओपीसी पर भी लगता है. आइए, सीए दृष्टि खंडेलवाल is conducting audit of a company engaged in manufacturing of towels and bedspread. No, क्या होता है भगवान जाने. The company is having its own manufacturing setup. However, it also gets some manufacturing processes outsourced from third party. The company has 3 locations, having substantial quantities of inventory in the same city. Besides, due to outsourcing of some process, inventories are also held in premises of third party in the same city. As part of audit procedure, she is performing many audit procedures required by different standards on auditing. In particular, she is attending physical inventory count process of the company at the year end in accordance with SA 501. The inventory of the company includes raw material consisting mainly of natural dyes, yarns, work in progress in different stages of manufacturing, and finished stock of towels and bedspreads. She is also planning sending confirmation to parties to whom the company has sold goods. On reviewing trade receivable list, she finds that the list also contains large number of parties having small balances. She further finds that these receivables have arisen due to sale of bedspreads to small time retailers and possibility of difference in balances as per company's records. And as per records of these small time retailers is low. Risk of misstatement in relation to trade receivable have been assessed as low. Okay. Besides, there is nothing to suggest that the small time retailers would disregard such request. While conducting the audit, she is testing controls operating in the company. She is also conducting tests of various items of income expenditure as well as appearing in the balance sheet. ठीक है. She intends to rely upon sampling extensively. मतलब वो भैया रिकॉर्ड हो रहा ना भाई. हाँ, दीदी घर से सोच के आई है कि अपन तो सैम्पलिंग ही करेंगे. ठीक है. ओके. Which of the following is most appropriate regarding inventory count by auditor? In accordance to SA 500, she should inspect the inventory to ascertain its existence and condition at all locations. Observe how many personnel are carrying out count procedure and perform test counting. Perfect. As regards inventory lying with third party के पास होगा ना तो उसमें होता है या तो आप खुद जाके चेक करो, ठीक है, या आप किसी दूसरे ऑडिटर को अपॉइंट करो, या वहां पर जो पार्टी रखी है ना उसको बोलो आप रिटर्न रिप्रेजेंटेशन दो। ठीक है, तो ये 3 में से कोई एक होता है। She should request confirmation from the third party held on the behalf of the company to allow her to inspect the inventory. Next. Keeping in view the description regarding trade receivable and identify the most appropriate statement. Context of 505. 505 is external confirmation. रात भर नींद ही नहीं हुई है। हाँ, पॉजिटिव कंफर्मेशन रिक्वेस्ट भेज देना चाहिए। As regards sampling, which of the following statement is most appropriate in terms of ऐसे 530? Test of control, test of sampling, it is used, test of balances, test of control, test of detail and control। क्या चीज में होता है ऐसे? टेस्ट ऑफ डिटेल में भी होता है, टेस्ट ऑफ कंट्रोल में भी होता है, कोई भी चीज पूरी नहीं चेक होती। Since she intends to rely upon sampling extensively, which of the following is true about sampling risk? Sampling risk can be eliminated. Increase in sampling risk could lead to decrease in detection risk। देखो सैम्पलिंग रिस्क क्या होता है कि जो सैंपल हमने सिलेक्ट किया है वो पॉपुलेशन का करेक्ट एस्टिमेशन नहीं होगा, और मेरे सैंपल में गलतियां नहीं निकलेंगी बट एक्चुअल में गलतियां होंगी। दैट इज द सैम्पलिंग रिस्क। डिटेक्शन रिस्क क्या होता है? डिटेक्शन रिस्क इज कि जो मिस स्टेटमेंट है विल गो अनडिटेक्टेड। तो जब सैम्पलिंग ज़्यादा होती है तो डिटेक्शन रिस्क भी बढ़ जाता है, और जब सैम्पलिंग रिस्क कम होता है तो डिटेक्शन रिस्क भी कम होता है। सैम्पलिंग रिस्क विल ऑलवेज बी इन एग्जिस्टेंस। तो सर यहाँ तक हम लोगों ने काफ़ी क्वेश्चंस कर लिए। ठीक है, अब देखो ऐसा कुछ नहीं था कि मैं इसमें ऐसे क्वेश्चन कराने वाला हूँ, क्या ऐसा बोल दूँ कि ये एग्जाम में आने वाले हैं। ये बेसिकली एक बच्चे की फरमाइश पूरी करनी थी, तो वो अपने ने कर दी कि ले भाई तेरे को लास्ट मोमेंट में जाते जाते भी कुछ क्वेश्चन करके जाने, ले मैं तेरे को वो भी दे देता हूँ, कर ले। ठीक है, जिससे तेरे को ऐसा ना लगे कि कुछ छूट गया है। तो उस बच्चे के लिए ये किया आपने। ठीक है, तो चलो भैया, थैंक यू सो मच। अब जाइए एग्ज़ाम दीजिए, बढ़िया से एग्ज़ाम दीजिए। आई होप आपका एग्ज़ाम बहुत अच्छा जाएगा, मुझे पता ही है जाएगा। ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट। आपने बढ़िया से पढ़ा है, नर्वस मत होइएगा, आराम से बैठिएगा। कोई क्वेश्चन अगर एक बार में पढ़ के ना समझ में आए उसको दोबारा ठंडे दिमाग से पढ़िएगा, पक्का हो जाएगा। एमसीक्यू बाद में करिएगा, पहले नॉर्मल क्वेश्चंस करिएगा। ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट, थैंक यू सो मच। और बताइएगा पेपर कैसा हो। और कोई भूल चूक हो गई हो तो माफ़ करना है। ठीक है।